There are places in this world that seem untouched by time, places where the trees have watched centuries pass, where the wind carries whispers no one dares to interpret, where entire lives simply vanish. This isn't a legend whispered around a campfire. It's a real place with real people, mothers, children, veterans, hikers, who went into the forest and never came back. No bodies, no blood, no answers, just silence. Welcome to the Bennington Triangle, a remote stretch of forest in Vermont so plagued by vanishings, it has been called America's Bermuda Triangle on land. But unlike the myths at sea, these disappearances happened in daylight, in the presence of other people, and in some cases, under circumstances that defy logic entirely. Today we journey into this forgotten corner of America. We'll explore its cursed history, shocking disappearances, theories of time rifts and alien abductions, and the chilling possibility that somewhere in those woods, something is waiting. The Bennington Triangle is not an official region, but a name popularized by author Joseph A. Citro, who noticed a disturbing pattern of vanishings near Glastonbury Mountain in southwestern Vermont. In the 1800s, Glastonbury was a thriving logging town, complete with mills, railroads, and families. James Tedford was a veteran and resident of the Bennington Soldiers' Home. In December 1949, he boarded a Greyhound bus after visiting relatives in St. Albans. Witnesses saw him on the bus mid-journey. Several confirmed he was seated quietly reading a flyer. But when the bus reached Bennington, Tedford was gone. His luggage still sat on the overhead rack. His timetable was tucked into the seat pocket. The bus made no stops between towns. There were no unscheduled breaks. How does a man disappear from a moving bus? There was no evidence of foul play. It was as if Tedford had dissolved into thin air mid-ride. In October 1950, 8-year-old Paul Jepson disappeared near his family's farm. His mother left him playing in their pickup truck while she fed pigs nearby. When she returned less than an hour later, Paul was gone. He was wearing a bright red jacket, another chilling connection to Paula. Dogs tracked his scent to the same crossroads where hers had vanished. Only weeks later, Frida Langer, a skilled hiker, fell into a stream during a group hike. She returned to camp alone to change her clothes. She never returned. 7 months later, Frida's decomposed body was found in an area that had been searched multiple times. There was no explanation for why her body would suddenly appear in such a scrutinized area. With no clear suspect or explanation, locals and experts have speculated wildly for decades. Some believe in geological anomalies, infrasound magnetic distortions, or naturally occurring gas leaks that could disorient victims. Others suggest dimensional rifts or time slips, moments where people accidentally stepped into another timeline and never returned. Then there are UFO theorists. The strange lights, missing time reports, and military silence lead some to believe the triangle is a hotspot for alien activity. Folklorists suggest a malevolent entity native to Glastonbury, perhaps awakened by deforestation and displacement. Some even link it to ancient Wampanoag and Abenaki curses, territories where humans were warned never to settle. But perhaps the most unsettling theory, that the forest itself is alive, and it feeds on the curious. The Bennington Triangle remains an unsolved mystery. The cases are real, the people are gone, the questions are still unanswered. Was it nature, foul play, something otherworldly? Whatever the truth may be, one fact remains chillingly clear. From 1945 to today, people continue to disappear in the Bennington Triangle. It doesn't matter if you're a soldier, a scholar, or a child in a red coat. Once the forest chooses you, it doesn't give you back.